Welcome back, Spark Travelers, to another exciting build for set 10212. This is video 4, and we're going to be putting together the gear sets for the things. I got everything laid out this time because it's so hard to look through all the pieces and find everything out that you need. So I figured I'd go ahead and just pull everything out. I will be going at least a couple steps in this video up until this. So it'll look like that when we're all done. Alright, so there's just a few pages here, and unfortunately, because these gears take a while to build, it's probably going to be about a 20-minute video, I'm thinking. Something like that. That's what I'm guessing. So without taking too much time, let's get to building, huh? Well, like I've been saying in these videos, this is my first, this is my first time trying to put any kind of a live build on video. I do have another video on my site about 7661, the Jedi Starfighter with the hyperdrive Budesheim, which I thoroughly love. I wish I owned one in real life. Actually, I wish all of these were real. Wouldn't it be cool? Alright, well, as you can see, I'm getting going with this fairly quickly because, well, it takes a long time to build these in. I'm trying to be pretty precise eyeballing wise, to make sure everything's the way it's supposed to be. Once you do these for a while, you kind of pick up techniques and things that help you build faster. And my eyeballs are what I rely on the most to make sure I got everything right. So, new carrots. Alright, let's see here. Now these pieces, like I keep saying, they're brittle. I've taken this set apart and put it together 3 times already. This would be my 4th time. And it won't be my last. So I got to be real careful with the parts so I don't snap anything. And I want everything to get together right. So I'm taking my time on doing it. Getting there. Alright. We got that together. Make sure that this in the middle is correct. Alright. These are good to go. So I'm going to put these on. And put this on. There we go. That's what they're going to look like right there. Alright. And one fairly well. Yeah, make sure they're in there tight, but so nothing is sticking out the sides because you don't want it hanging up on anything. If you push these in tight, it'll fold it in, and these will stick out, and they'll probably catch on some helmets because the wings are pretty much going down like this. So when they go up, you don't want them catching on anything. So that's one of them. That's what they're going to look like right there, all 4 of them. So I'll put that over there. Get my apart. Sure I got it right. I don't want to go back and have to redo anything. So, because these take so long to build. And I've got more. I've got another video I'm doing here after this one, which is gonna almost complete that part, that whole piece. So Let's get this done quick, but informative, and let you see exactly what it takes to put these together. Let me look and see if my hands are in the picture. So I have a tendency of pulling back away from the camera. I'm still a little bit camera shy. That and get real close and putting these together, make sure I've got them right. There we go. That one went a lot easier. I hope they all go that easy. Let's see. All right. Oh, you know, I already messed up. I already messed up. Oh, man. Okay. Because I'm sitting there talking. I need to pay attention to that part. Because, you know. Okay. Back to what I was doing. All right. There we go. Easy, right? All right. Let's get those in. Those in. Make sure that's like that. Nothing sticking out the side. All right. There's another one. And I'm trying to make sure that that part right there is directly in the middle of the piece I'm putting together. That way I've got nothing sticking out too far on each end, which can happen. Can happen sometimes. Let's see if I can do this without a hitch this time, right? Alright. Alright, let's see. What should we talk about today while I do this? I currently have about 32 sets of Star Wars Legos. I'm hoping to acquire more. Unfortunately, like I've said in the other videos, I've got a lot of rare sets and they are expensive at times. If you want a really good toy, I'm gonna have to say Lego is probably the best toy out there. That's just me. Sorry if someone disagrees with that, but I mean, you know, I'm building these sets off what the instructions say, but in one of these times when I get them all on camera and I'm able to take them apart, I plan on building a very large sort of like what they got, because mine's got a motor. They made two versions of it. I can't think off the top of my head what the other model set was. I think it starts with a 7 or an 8. It did not have a motor in it, but they're still equal in coolness factor. And they were definitely very nice to have. I only have the one with the motor. I wish I could have the other one, but I don't. But I want to make a larger version of what they have, that I have, I should say. Let's see. We're already having problems here. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna make a larger version of it that actually walks, just like the one I own. And I can't think of off the top of my head what model that number that is. I'm sorry, I'm not. You know, all my information in front of me. I have to find out real quick, but that would take time away from the video. And this set here is a monster as it is, so we don't want to take too much time with this. I will be having other videos of all my other sets. I don't have all the time to sit down and build them back to back. Plus, I don't have the room in my area where I live, so I have limited room. All right, there's those 4. Okay, That wasn't too hard, was it? Nah. Alright. Now here's the hard part, because we're messing with gears. You're going to make sure the gears are right. And they have this line down here. Pretty much you want these bottom pieces here, when they're in that position. If you look, they're kind of back a little bit. I'll find out here in a second why that is. I think it's just the way the Lego sits. Excuse me. And it comes down with cold. But the way the model sits, and it's just a little bit back. If you look at, I don't know if I can see it on the camera here, but it kind of sit not square, kind of back, just a little bit, not a whole bunch. All right, let's make sure I got this facing the right direction. Grab this piece, right? All right, because of the fact that I like to orientate everything the way it shows, I'm gonna do this. All right. Let's see if I got that right? I got everything in there right? Okay, I just gotta make the gears work. See, this is where it gets tricky. You gotta make sure it's gonna work, see? Unfortunately, there's hardly any room for error when it comes to these gears, just because there's nothing holding everything together right now. I wish I could show it to you from my perspective. These are actually angled down just a hair. Not much, but just a hair. But they do tilt back a little bit. Alright. You can tell when I'm concentrating because I don't talk very much. Alright. We've got those in place. Now, I think I've got a raccoon outside. They make a very strange noise. And I am outside. We do have a lot of raccoons in the backyard most of the time. I live in Central Florida, in a town called Titusville. It's directly across from NASA. I can see the vehicle assembly building from where I live. Well, not from my yard, but when I go downtown, I can see it. Alright. But we get a lot of critters running around out here in the woods. Alright. Put these on. Alright. I'm going to put, there we go. That's pretty easy, right? Like I said, don't want to talk too much when I'm doing this because I'm concentrating. There we go. Sorry if my head gets in the way. I'm trying to do this so you can see it when I'm putting it in, but I also have to make sure it's correct. So if my hands get in the way, I'm sorry. I apologize. Alright. Alright. There we go. You see it's getting there, huh? It's, like I said, it's a bit of a complicated model. We're going to make sure everything is right before I continue, just so you know everything's right. Let's see. Let's give it a shot here. There it goes. Look at things go up. Can you see that? I would get a handle going. But this is just want to see if they're moving right. Make sure I'm turning it the right way. Yeah. Hold. There it goes. Yeah, they're working. They have a, someone has made a set for this in the back where it actually has motors that lift these up, which I'm not sure it's a great idea. I mean, it might kill some batteries real quick that way, but when you actually crank these up, you actually have to hold the model in place because it's wobbly and the wings are extremely heavy and floppy. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I would hate to see one of these things break off. Alright, let's see, there's 4 of these. So I'm going to go ahead and pre-build these. So I'm good to go. So we can just go and put them all on at once. I'm sorry if I'm building off camera, but you get the idea after one gets built. You know what the other one's going to look like. Alright, we have 4 of those. Where do they go? Alright, let's see. My computer turned off again, so we gotta see if it. Alright, yeah, we are still recording. 16 minutes. Sorry, that might not be the most professional thing to stand up in the middle of a recording, but just gotta make sure we're recording, right? Alright. Now, basically, it's the same thing either way I look at it. So, I'm gonna spin this like this. I'm pretty sure that's the way it is. Yep. Okay. Now, these, you don't want to push too hard because you will snap those pins. I'll tell you that. And they're going in 3 different holes, and 2 of them are going in the top right part, and one's going in the bottom holes. I would tip it on its side, but everything would fall out, I think, at this point. All right. Now here's where it gets weird, and I'm sorry if I blocked the shot, but it's in the middle of a set, which makes it difficult. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Alright, other side. I'm going to spin this around so I can get a better look at it. Now this kind of makes it, these great parts I'm putting my pins into right now, makes it flat, but these are still drooping down, which is what you want. Let's see, next one. Let's set again. Man, I'm such a hard time with this thing. There we go. All right, it's the same thing on this one. Except for the pins are same place, but flipped over a different direction. So make sure I'm doing that right. I really wish I could get some music going in the videos, but it costs a lot of money, and I mean, I'm not into the. There is a way to put Star Wars music on my site, but it doesn't sound like the original. I like the original. I don't like it all funky and different. I mean, some people might like it old-fashioned. I like it the way it was intended to be, an original. So, because I can't afford that, because it costs a lot of money to buy that music. Uh, I can't afford to put it on my website. Maybe one day. But you know what? If you watch movies enough times like I have, you can almost have it playing in your head. Alright, I'll go side first. Yeah, we definitely have raccoons running around out there. Sometimes they come on the back porch and try to eat the cat food. I hope one doesn't come on the back porch tonight. That would really ruin the video. And I would hate to take this apart, so I would have to do it again. Alright. Let me put a couple more pieces on and I'll flip it up so everybody can see what it looks like. And in the next video, it will be, basically it will be me putting the rest of the body together. Well, not the rest of it, but a good portion of it. And like I said, I try to, it doesn't matter which way these go on, but they got little slits inside, and I try to keep it the way they show it on the diagram. So if I look like I'm concentrating on where they go, I am, how they go, and parts sticking out and whatnot. And I've already messed up just because there's little grooves on the ends of them, and I don't know if that matters. I don't think it would, but you know, I've been wrong about Legos before, and they surprised me. And they have definitely surprised me on some things. And I didn't think a piece would matter which way it turned, and you know, I found out the hard way. And I really don't want to go back and redo things. See, there's a problem already. I've got a problem already. One of my wings is up. I hate to do this. This one's up higher than the rest. Can you see that? Well, I don't know if you can see it from the angle you're looking at, but I definitely can. You know, it's definitely not right. I'll show you what I mean, just in case you can't see it. As you can see, all of them are aimed down a certain way, except for this one. This one's sticking up, so I got to change that. And the only way I can change that is pull one of these out, maneuver it back into position, so that it's not like that. And here's where the hard part comes in. And I didn't do this on purpose. This is just something that happens. Alright, because then I'm going to break it. Alright, there we go. See, that was a pretty easy fix. It could have gone really bad real quick, but you know, like I said, if you mess with these long enough, you know how to get them to work right for you. Alright, and this one's kind of goofy as well. I'm not sure what's exactly going on with them, but there we go. Yeah, I had a piece pop off, but you know. Alright. Alright, let's get these last two on, and that'll be it for this video. And I appreciate everybody tuning into these videos. There you go. And the wings will drop down like this, and the top wing comes up like this, the head down there, the back end's over here. And the next video, we'll be starting at right on. That's what it looks like so far. There you go. And you can see everything's even down the way. That it's already getting pretty young. And that's all it sits in there. So you can see how the model actually sits on the stand. And I can bring out this other stand, and it goes, they go up through like this. If I can get it to work right. Yeah, It's not going to want to cooperate with me tonight, is it? No. There it goes. And it sits in there like that. So that shows you how the stands are working with it. It's not bad. I mean, and if I wanted to, I could even keep the feet on it. Nope, they won't let me do it. That's right. That's what they're trying, huh? Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in, and we will get to the next one on the next video. And thank you for tuning in to Vader New Empire full set build of 10212. See you on the next one.